About this time every Tuesday, we talk to Aaron at Fagan Associates about money and business and stuff. And we want to talk about going back to work. In March 2020, a lot of people started, working from home, and a few are starting to trickle back into the office. He sent over a pretty interesting article. We may be doing flex work for a long time here. We may not go back to the same old thing, right, Aaron?
No, I think it's going to be the new normal, essentially. It's, I have a lot of friends who work for the state or work for Regeneron, and, I just don't think some things are going to go back to normal. 70% of people were working from home at one time or remotely, and now it's down to 60, but I think we're going to start to see maybe like a hybrid model of, working from home as well as being in the office.
The article that you sent over, I saw that the work week could be like a Tuesday through Thursday thing. I could kind of get used to that.
Yeah, I could get used to that too, and I think it's going to be, the whole saying is, you want to work to live, not live to work. You know what I mean? And I think that's what kind of people reevaluated what their priorities and what they what they thought was important to themselves. And if employees are saying, hey, I was just as efficient as we were, our company did just as good as it did during COVID while I was working from home, I do respect that. You do need some group collaboration, but I think people really value their personal time and privacy and to be able to be flexible. And if people are as efficient doing that working from home a couple of days, it's hard for companies to say no, you can't do that.
Yeah. Well, I saw in there too that with so many people working from home for so long that we might have to relearn how to socialize with people again, which is kind of weird.
Yeah, it's something you don't even think about, and I didn't even think about too. It's just like with there's so much animosity. It seems like with a lot of people, not all people, just with the COVID protocols or what happened during the election. Is people are going to have to learn how to, I guess, socialize again with people they don't agree with.
Yeah, I mean, you think of all that has been avoided by being on a Zoom meeting.
Exactly, and people will start getting back to work, and I'm sure those water cooler talks will start up again.
So, is there any indication what this means to companies? I mean, can they downsize their offices, or save some money that way and turn it around? It's got to be better for the company, I would think.
I think it could be better for the company. You have Google, Facebook, both coming out and saying, hey, we are going to have a hybrid model. A lot of our software developers will be able to work from home full time. So I think you're going to see a lot like that too. And I think with the increase in our technological advancements, that why would someone want to go to Silicon Valley, make $250,000 a year, but the cost of living is extremely high? Why can't they be like, hey, I'm from Albany, New York. I'd much rather work in Albany, reduce my salary because the cost of living isn't as high, but I don't have to pay $1 million for a tiny house in San Francisco. So I think you're going to see a lot of, I guess, experimentation too with people kind of moving out of the cities and not finding them as as such a hot spot as they were before.
Wow, I didn't really think about that. I thought remote working, within 20 miles of the office, but you could be just about anywhere. That really opens up a whole new way of thinking about all this.
Yeah, especially in the technology sector, and I think we're going to continue to see companies kind of, help their employees balance the work in their private life, and I think that'll be good for, company morale and employee morale in general.
All right. It's going to be interesting moving forward. We appreciate your insight, as always, Aaron. If people have questions about this or even their personal finances, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, you can email us at me at aaron.fagan@faganassociates.com. You can call us at 518-279-1044. And you can ask us a question on our website. We have a contact page at faganasset.com.
All right. Are you working remotely today, Aaron?
Not today, no. I'm in the office.
All right. Well, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. Just the ability to work from home is very beneficial.
Yeah. Well, it gives you more flexibility. I appreciate your time.
Yep.
Have a great week.
No problem. You too, Randy. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
This is 99.5 The River.